come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Joining me tonight, the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, you continue to surprise me, my man. I didn't know you knew about the Queen City.
All I know is you're the king in that town, in the Garden State.
Well, we're going to find out who the king is on the court this evening.
The Brooklyn Nets begin the game with the basketball. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place, only 5 minutes outside. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Holiday. Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Durant to Dinwiddie. Has a look. Got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Holiday in possession. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. To Favors. Ingram defended by Kevin Durant. Five on the shot clock. And he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To Irving. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Here's Durant for 2. Not going down for him this time.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
It's Brooklyn's ball. To Irving. The drive, right to the basket. Love the hustle. Sprawl down on the deck. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Irving to Durant. You've got to get that one to go. To Holiday. Drew Holiday, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Irving to Dinwiddie. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Irving to Durant. He's looking for that touch. Derek Favors. Huge block. Ball brings the rock up court. And the slam.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
To Dinwiddie. Shot clock winding down. To Durant. Irving. Kyrie Irving at the line for 2 shots. A career 87% from the line. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Pelicans have the basketball. To Ball. Trying to cash in, knocks it down, off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Here's Irving into the front court. They trail by 2. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. You know Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for 3.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
To Holiday. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Jay, 28 wins a year ago for the Nets, but a couple of individuals, they shined in their playing time.
8 wins better than the year before. And think about Jared Allen for this team. He is a new age 5, has the versatility and the speed to run the court. And then you think about a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who actually got drafted in the 2nd round and actually gambled on himself, had a horrific knee injury. To see the kind of minutes due to the injuries that he played and the level that he played at, Ed, this team is on their way.
Ball with the basketball. Down a point. To Holiday. Here comes the screen. Holiday, great look and vision. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Kyrie lets it go. Gets a look. Can't hit. Holiday controls the basketball. Leads 1. Down low to Okafor. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Dinwiddie. Irving. He made his first effort, but not that time. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Holiday in possession. 14-13 our score. It's a 1-point game. Here comes the screen. To Ball. Shot clock winding down. Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Kyrie Irving, 4 out of 7. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2. Kyrie Irving with that shot, he's 5 for 8.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ball into the front court. Leads just a point. To Favors. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Kyrie. Add 2 points to the board. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Nets have it. Irving. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Holiday. Misfires. It's no good. Irving with the basketball. Down 3. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. Drew Holiday. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Irving to Dinwiddie. To Irving. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Irving. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
Holiday. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Irving brings the ball up court. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Redick to Holiday. To Redick. Five to shoot for the Pelicans. Shot by Holiday, no good. Off the assist.
Hand down, man down. They got to get up and contest the shot.
Holiday controls the basketball. Leads a bucket. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Probing the defense. Weighs his options. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Holiday to Favors. Not that time.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you're forcing to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
And scores. Strong take.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Holiday. That one off the mark. It's no good. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
They'll let one fly from half court. The quarter comes to an end. The Pelicans have the lead. The shooting in that first quarter was white hot. It's got to be hard to think these teams can keep up that pace in the second.
Both teams are on fire, but speaking of competitive juices, one of the beautiful things that we heard during the timeout, in a team huddle, you heard multiple voices that weren't the coach saying how much more they needed to fight in order to win this game. Oh, trust me, the intensity level is going to pick up a couple of notches.
Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Holiday in possession. Lead is 2. Has a look. Shot by Holiday. No good. Nets have the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Holiday controls the basketball. We're a minute into the second quarter. Hart to Holiday. Hart to Redick. The shot. Oh,
he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Durant. Irving. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
From the painted area, won't go down. Into the front court, it's Irving. Looking to make something happen. Deep right corner. From long range. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Irving to Durant. Here comes the screen.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Five seconds to shoot. Short jumper stays out.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
New Orleans will take it up. Hart. Jared Allen rejects it. That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. New blood coming in for both sides. Hart. To Redick. Trying to cash in. Redick with a shot, no good. To Irving. The screen sets him up for two.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Lonzo Ball. He's 2 for 2 now.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Kyrie across the timeline. They trail by 2. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect. Lonzo with it. He'll run the offense. To Josh Hart. Down low to Okafor. And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Durant. Good look that time, but off the mark. Ball to Redick. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Dinwiddie. Surveys the floor. Irving to Dinwiddie. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Ball with it up top. Up by 3. Screen coming. Ball. Has a chance. A shot no good there for Ingram. Irving into the front court. They're down 3. Gets a shot up off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. To Josh Hart.
Man, clear the lane. I got this.
DeAndre Jordan. Tips it. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Ball. 4-3. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Down low to Jordan. Nice pass to set things up.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Ball with the basketball. Leads 1. Nothing going here on that drive. Ball. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Durant. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Brooklyn's got it. Durant. To Irving. To Durant. And that one out of bounds off a net. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Stepping in, number 00.
Lonzo Ball, defended by Kevin Durant. Can't connect.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Irving to Durant. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4 to Durant. Fires the 3. No good. That's great defense. Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor to Favors. Takes stock of the floor. Hart.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Ball into the front court. Down 3 to Favors. To Ball. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Not that time. Here's Irving into the front court. Leads 3. Second effort to Jordan. Knocked loose. Irving. To Dinwiddie. For 3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Trying to cash in. Shot by Ball. No good. Irving. To Durant. Jordan. Short jumper. Won't fall. Hart.
Let's go.
Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Hart. Count the bucket for 2.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To Irving. Down low Durant. Got it. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant. And that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
To Ball. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. Durant with the basketball up top. Under a minute to go before halftime. And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
To Dinwiddie. They'll get it to Durant. Kevin Durant, now 3 for 9.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Jared Allen pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Durant, and knocks it down. Jay, the defender, tough to gamble that time beyond the arc.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality, positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
It's good, and it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. That's it for the first half, with the Nets in front.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Lonzo Ball with the rock.
Hit coming, hit coming.
Has a chance. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Irving with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter.
Blue, ice blue.
To Holiday. Layup goes down. Well done.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Screen coming. Durant to Irving. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Irving to Durant.
Hey, watch this screen left.
To Irving. Fires the three. Smothering D. Holiday in possession. His team up by 1. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Holiday at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Whoops, that won't go. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys down 3. Durant to Dinwiddie. He connects with the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Ball. Here's a chance from long range. Not getting the bounce. Kyrie across the timeline. His guys now down by a point. Won't go. To Holiday. Kevin Durant with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Favors. To Ball. Has a look. Just off the mark. To Irving. No good, and no foul. Lonzo with it. Leads just a point. Slam dunk, Derek Favors.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Kyrie with the rock. To Durant. Holiday controls the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Ball to Holiday. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense. To Favors. Scores from the post.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Here comes the screen. Derek Favors swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lonzo controls the offense. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Holiday. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Shot by Ingram misses. Irving into the front court. They're down 3. Durant. Ball to Holiday. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Here's Irving into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. To Durant. Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. Substitution being made in this one. Lonzo Ball with the rock. To Favors. Sizing up the defense. Runner here won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Knocked loose. Nets have it. To Irving. Trying to cash in. Kyrie with a shot. No good. To Favors. Kevin Durant sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
It's Brooklyn's ball. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Here comes the screen. Short jumper stays out. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Redick. Here comes the screen. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Holiday. He drills the three.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Irving with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. To Durant. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Shot from in close, no good. Holiday controls the basketball. His team up by 7. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Short jumper won't go down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Drew Holiday. Tough matchup against Durant. Has a chance. Holiday with a shot that won't fall.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the 24. Shot from the lane won't go. Pelicans basketball. Etuan Moore against KD. Great feed. Sets it up. Oof. Not what you want to see. And New Orleans is going to make some changes. Hopefully nothing too serious. You'd hate for him to be out multiple games. one does not go. Missed the second one as well. To Durant. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go. Holiday in possession. Lead stands at 7. Here comes the screen. Hart to Redick. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Redick. J.J. Redick. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. To Dinwiddie. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Durant. Okafor with the rebound. Holiday controls the basketball. The lead stands at 9. DeAndre Jordan with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Jordan, down low. Oh, he had it. Holiday in possession. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. To Redick. To Josh Hart. Holiday. Down low to Okafor. And throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Knocked loose. Pelicans have it. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. To Jordan. Able to convert inside. New Orleans has it. The screen sets him up for 2. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's the end of the quarter. It's been all Pelicans so far. It's the Pelicans with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter. And, Jay, I'm as shocked as you are. Neither of us expected this.
Ed, I'm sitting here shaking my head because I am baffled. I thought maybe they could have given them a game. But I don't think anyone saw them with a double-digit lead to start the fourth quarter.
Holiday to Josh Hart. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Beyond the arc for 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Into the front court, it's Irving. The deficit now up to 13. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. The pass set it all up.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Throws it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Pelicans ball. To Josh Hart. Probing the defense. Hart to Redick. Five to shoot. Ingram's shot won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Hart. To Redick. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Trying to cash in. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
New Orleans going to take it up. To Redick. Has a chance. J.J. Redick. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Irving. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys currently down by 13. Knocked loose. Taken by the Pelicans. Hart. To Redick. Here comes the screen. Hart to Redick. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. And the rebound taken by the Pelicans. To Holiday. Ball to Holiday. A shot no good there for Ingram.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
And the rebound comes down to the Pelicans. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Brandon Ingram, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 65% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Brooklyn with the basketball. To Irving. Here comes the screen. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Dinwiddie's shot, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down a bundle. Irving to Dinwiddie. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Irving to Durant. Scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Holiday controls the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Redick has a look. Shot by Ingram misses. Oh, and a putback.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. From long range. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And finishes strong. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
All right.
Down to 5 on the 24 to Dinwiddie. 4-3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Redick. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Just not going down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
From the painted area, won't go down. Pelicans have the basketball. Ball to Holiday. And scores on a nifty dance to the basket.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Holiday in possession. His guys holding the big lead. Ball to Holiday. Here comes the screen.
Right.
Kyrie Irving sends it away. Holiday.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Short jumper won't go down. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys down big to Durant. Irving to Durant. Short jumper won't fall. To Redick. Holiday to Ball.
Left.
Almost unlucky bounce. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Durant. Irving to Durant. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Missed it at the line. Ball with it up top. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Ball. Oh, emphatic slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Durant. Now to Jordan, down low. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good, and no foul. And stuffs it home.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Nets have it.
Here we go. My ball.
Durant. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Durant. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Holiday. To Ball. Durant to Dinwiddie. Durant to Dinwiddie. Trying to cash in. Shot no good there by Dinwiddie.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Here comes the screen. Ball. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Fires the 3, knocks it down, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Joe Harris with a chance at a 4-point play for his career 77% at the line. Free throw try and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
New Orleans will take it up. Probing the defense. Looks to make a move. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
I got this now. Let's go.
Count the basket inside.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Here comes the screen. It's the Pelicans who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pelicans got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. The Pelicans got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen. When you have a look at these highlights, you can see how this team wasn't able to get it together. It was definitely a frustrating loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game drive. Assists.
The New Orleans Pelicans showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
Jahlil Okafor seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.